Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out Sea of Stars. Now, I say checking out, I'm actually pretty well involved with Sea of Stars. I won't say involved, that's not the right word. I backed this game on Kickstarter like 4 fucking years ago. I forget when the initial Kickstarter was, but I have a copy of this already on its way. But I haven't seen the most recent announcement trailer or reveal trailer for it that was recently put out. And so, I admit, I will back something on Kickstarter and then just write it out of my memory. Forget about it entirely. Like, welp, I would like that to exist. Okay, thanks, bye. And then if I ever actually get it, cool. But I feel like if you don't set expectations too heavily on Kickstarters, then you aren't as ripe to be disappointed. So you're invested in it. That's a better word. I get that. That's a much better word, Eve. So I'm aware on a deeper level of what Sea of Stars is. But Sea of Stars also is important because it is really the reason that I backed it also is because it's such a beautiful looking RPG that uses classic RPG design. If you want a comparison, like think of like old school Lunar Silver Star story, but made today, okay? And you're going to see in a couple of these trailers what I'm talking about, and I hope I get to see some new stuff in these trailers because in terms of what I expect to be like just heralded as one of the great Kickstarter successes and one of those just like this is an RPG that everyone should check out, that's largely what I'm expecting Sea of Stars to be because it looks like they understand what they're making. So, let's go. This is the official reveal trailer from like 2 years ago, but I wanted to give it as a start. You got some like Chrono Trigger looking setups right there where the characters jump into their positions. Looks so good. Looks so good. Okay, this is the announcement trailer, and this is much more recent. This was just in July of this year, so 2 years of work between that trailer and this one. Really? Mitsuda is doing the composition for it? Speaking of Chrono Trigger, it's the guy that did Chrono Trigger's music. Wow, okay. Congrats on getting Mitsuda. Holy shit. Of course, like I said, they had a very successful Kickstarter, and so, you know, they're probably just like, well, we got enough money. Hey, Mitsuda, can we hire you? God, this looks so good. Well, that was cool as shit, too. You get to choose what you get from your level ups. God damn. You know, hang on. Is there anything past this? Okay, hang on. There's a little bit more. It did get pushed. It got delayed in 2023. They announced that like 8 months ago or something like that. They were originally hoping to release it this year. Okay. So, I would be like, instant day one purchase. I already bought it. I backed it on Kickstarter years ago. So I guess I can't really say that. But if I hadn't already Kickstarted it, man, it looks so freaking good. I do laugh a little bit to myself about being like, check out this Chrono Trigger shit. Then they're like, yeah, we got Chrono Trigger's Composer. Okay, I see you. But yeah, like, and that's what I was trying to communicate of like, if you're a fan of the old school RPG design, right? And we're talking about games, like I said, Lunar Silver Star Story, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasies like 4, 5, and 6, old school Dragon Warrior games, Dragon Quest, that is what they are using as the basis for their creation for this game, but made in 2022 instead of 1992, right? And the amount of quality, it's beautiful. It looks great. It looks like a love letter to the games of the past. And I just really am entranced by it, because if I had to pick a genre of games that I love the most, it is absolutely RPGs. I love going on these grand adventures and being told these lovely stories with these interesting characters and just losing myself in a world. It's kind of like reading a really good book, but instead of reading the book, I'm getting to see this incredible world that's being presented to me. And this is just so much that. And I just love everything about it. I'm really excited to finally get to play this. Have I ever heard of the Papilio Croix game? Only in that I remember, if it's the games I'm thinking of, I remember wasn't like there was one of those on like the 3DS or something like that, and a physical copy of it is like $900 or something. I think if that's what I'm thinking of, then that's the only circumstance in which I have heard of them, is that there was a physical copy of like a not very well received version, or one that wasn't widely sold, that is hyper expensive to try to find now. And I think it was on one of the Nintendo handhelds. But that's the most that I know of. And I'm not even actually confident if that's the game that you're talking about, Eve. But I was thinking of the original one from 90s. No, I have no idea. Not a clue. It does not ring any immediate bells. But it could be something we could check out at some point. But that's Sea of Stars. I really love it. It looks beautiful. It looks fun. It looks like, to say again, a modern version of a classic. A modern classic. Just do what we've done in the past, but do it with the tools today, and do it in a beautiful and stunning way. Hopefully the story is good. But at least I can say the visuals and the gameplay looks great. But hopefully they also take us on a wonderful journey as well. I'm excited. I hope that you are too. But that's Sea of Stars. Let me know what your thoughts are on Sea of Stars. I know that there's been some other things revealed here and there. I've actually not been paying very close attention to Sea of Stars, not just because of the Kickstarter thing that I was talking about earlier, but because it's something that I would actually like to avoid spoilers for, because with RPGs, this type of story is one that I would generally just like to experience for myself, and I believe that they had like small little demos and stuff of it at some point recently, and I know that they're pretty active of providing Kickstarter updates, but I've just been ignoring them. And so, but if you have been involved with those, how are you sitting with Sea of Stars? Where do you feel about it? Or if this is your first introduction to it, how do you feel after getting to see those showcases and seeing what they're trying to pitch to you? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to keep up the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can watch together live on stream, because we do stream 4 days a week: Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do go watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.